seconds.
Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's me, Joel. I'm back to commentate this match, but I'm not on my own, everybody. In fact, joining me today, we have yet another animal. It's the one and only. Hey, don't be shy. Come here, man. It's Shiba, everybody.
Hello? I'm an animal apparently. Anyway, yo, thanks, Joel. Good to see you again. I'm glad you're on the show. I mean, listen, you were such a great talent earlier on. Also, you had Fancy Lad coming. Great new caster. But yeah, how you doing, man? How you doing? Whoa! Joel is dead! What the hell? What just happened? Joel, are you okay? Joel? Joel! It's Spazza!
Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? Hello, we are ready. Sorry, Joel, I had to take over, but it's okay. It's time for the Grand Finals. Shiba, tell us about it.
Grand Finals of KEL3 2025. Thank you, everybody, for your excitement and your patience and your fun and all the wonderful great stuff with that. We are now at the final match, and one to definitely remember. MALISZEWSKI up against milosz. MALISZEWSKI tearing the winner's bracket apart, as many most likely have assumed.
Yes.
Probably now basically confirmed to be the greatest tournament player this game has ever seen. You know, it's just absurd how dominant he is in almost everything, right? And then you have milosz, who himself has been on an incredible run and is a Polish prodigy of this event. And not only of this event, generally of this entire year. Formerly known as Tomashik, milosz name changed, and with that name change came with a lot of power boosting as well. Seems like absolutely. The name change is really real with this guy, and it's so evident in his play against Neneric, putting up an incredible fight. Neneric, who has been in his prime, especially in terms of versatility. Now, both of these Polish legends, once a prodigy, now the greatest on the planet, now against another prodigy right below him. This one has potential to be incredibly explosive, a very clear underdog story. You would not be blamed or looked funny at all if you called MALISZEWSKI to take this one, but milosz is one with high capabilities, very much able to be an explosive type of player, able to perform wildly out of proportions in very sudden moments of circumstance. And although we know a lot of strengths that he could take over with from MALISZEWSKI, bans are not only going to limit that, which first off is a big deal, but also just generally out of nowhere, milosz is very able to just tread randomly on any map, it feels like. Maybe outside of the reading, such as the hidden 2, but that's fine because it's almost guaranteed that milosz will be banning this.
Well, do I have to go to the right?
Just a little bit.
I think we are centered like this. If I go more to the right, you can pick up the mic. So.
Okay, we're back. All right, sweet. Sorry about that. Don't worry. Let me just continue where we left off, right? So we were hyping them up, getting them introduced. However, now, look. These guys are really, really good, but we're talking about picks and bans now. This time they get 2 bans. milosz going to be getting rid of that Hard Rock 3, and it's very expected to have that hidden 2 be the next ban here for milosz. If not, maybe the No Mod 6. Really depends on what he feels like. I think because No Mod 6 is so control heavy, finger control heavy, milosz very much would be into that. So I think hidden 2 is the most likely one, but I'm really surprised if it isn't that one. Maybe DT4 out of nowhere, but I know people would essentially be shocked to see that DT2 not banned over No Mod 2, for example, because you know MALISZEWSKI is a very good stamina player at that 200, 220 BPM. It's when it's passed around the 240 mark where it starts to get a little concerning. However, even then he's very capable, so seeing this ban may be surprised by some people. However, this DT2 is not a stamina map. It's very much raw spam finger control with, yes, in a way it is stamina, but MALISZEWSKI's issue with stamina is the long consistent chain, not spam finger control, which is a big distinction to make note of, and DT2 is one of those maps. And this is in fact probably one of MALISZEWSKI's best double time maps, if not his best one, second to DT4. So these bans from MALISZEWSKI make a lot of sense, and milosz is going to be going with the normal 6 ban.
Yeah, I mean that's to be understood. So to give it a nice summary, this is milosz versus milosz. Let's see who will prevail. First pick is gonna be up to MALISZEWSKI, so I'm very curious to see what he's gonna start with. That No Mod 6 ban makes a lot of sense, honestly, given the amount of reading required and given the fact that he's able to play that stuff to such a high degree. It's unbelievable, really. That's MALISZEWSKI's specialty. first pick is going to be DT2, which is rather surprising because honestly, Milosz did fantastic on that map, so I suppose Malisz wants to get rid of this as soon as possible. As you said, it's not particularly fast, it's 255, there's not a lot of stamina involved, it's more of a... I mean, I guess there's a lot of tapping, I wouldn't really call it techy, but it's not too tough for either of those players, so it's gonna be interesting to see how they do on it.
Yeah, agreed. I think, again, usually opening picks with tournament 1v1s is often where the first player to, when you pick your first map, you want it to be the absolute best map you can play, because that gives you a point on the board, a little bit of hit momentum. Usually your two best maps, one is used to open it up, and the second one is used to destroy momentum of the other player if they get that lead, right? This one is really ambiguous, and I think for MALISZEWSKI, that's fine. MALISZEWSKI is very well-rounded, probably the favorite on a lot of these maps. Not to say it's not impossible for Milosz at all, definitely not. But this too being an opening for MALISZEWSKI is surprising in the way that this is probably one of Milosz's main picks that he would probably be going for in this matchup. So I'm surprised to see this picked early, maybe in a way a power move, or maybe MALISZEWSKI knew he wanted to pick this beforehand and in turn has prepared for this in practice just before the match started. You don't really know exactly what's happened, but that's the only way I can really explain this potential pick. But regardless, this map is a banger. This map's really hard, but this map's really cool. A lot of potential for some of the most explosive scores in this tournament. And it's time for the grand finals to begin. And again, a banger to start this off. True DJ Mag DT, Nathan Scub difficulty. It is loads of spam thing control. And guys, I can imagine you're all so hyped right now. So I need to see a roar from you guys right now. Are you freaking ready for KEL3 grand finals?
Yes,
MALISZEWSKI, Milosz, your two Polskas here battling it out. Once a prodigy, now a legend, and a prodigy on the rise. Now here to battle it out in this grand finals at KEL3. Let's friggin' do this, man. This map especially could be so close and so exciting, so I cannot wait. However, right now, not too big of a start for Milosz, but it's very early. Opening miss here. MALISZEWSKI now in his first TI time, he's going to have to be the one to decide his fate on this. And honestly, although this seems really intense, generally not the hardest part of the map to look out for here.
Yep, it's pretty much what you would expect. We are seeing still a full combo from MALISZEWSKI, though I gotta say the Ek is not too hot, at least not compared to what Minerik was doing earlier, but again, we're talking about Minerik right here. He still keeps the combo and that's all that matters. Besides having those 50s, that's not a big deal. We have a bit of an early miss from Milosz, who is rocking an absolutely unbelievable accuracy right now, but even then, Malisz has the slight advantage and it's gonna continue growing as long as he keeps the combo, so we gotta see what's up. Honestly, with how good Milosz's Ek is, there's a possibility, a very real possibility he could very well still gain advantage despite having less combo, but we gotta see how it evolves.
I definitely agree with this pick, with that take, right? So, MALISZEWSKI, kind of known at this kind of BPM to be very able to just combo game the whole thing, even if his AK is a big suffering point. I think MALISZEWSKI kind of believes in that idea where, you know, it doesn't really matter how low my AK is as long as I full combo the thing, and we've seen that as evidence many times in previous stages. Corsair's Close, Konyo Cup, OWC, frequent examples of that where he is able to play the speed maps even if it means he's not an high act. But Milosz is no slouch on speed, probably one of the strongest speed players, only second to maybe Minerik or Ramfist perhaps, and you can see him catching up very swiftly here. His combo is very high, his accuracy as well, miles ahead of MALISZEWSKI. You need a miss from Malisz, otherwise it's practically over. And Milosz, another miss with Malisz still keeping that combo going. This seems to have been a challenge pick here for MALISZEWSKI, testing his bravery, or maybe even wanting to pick a map that Milosz wanted to play so early in tournaments that his nerves or his early jitters catch him, right? As a transition into match, nerves and psychology can be a big deal. And it seems like MALISZEWSKI so confident that he's willing to do that as a way of...
I mean, he's quite literally have synced, so I don't think it really matters.
Even then, it doesn't matter, right? But you can see MALISZEWSKI in this for sure. So it's still brave nonetheless.
Yes. There was basically no chance for Milosz to really do anything against an FC, regardless of accuracy. I mean, this is the type of performance you expect from MALISZEWSKI, but I mean, what the hell is this?
Are you kidding me?
What a first pick for MALISZEWSKI.
Last time he did this, he slider broke on absolute air. Is he going to complete the saga? This time, he does. A full combo on True DJ Mag to start this off. It is just destructive. Open this match up with a nuke.
1 million points. That's pretty fat, man. That's a good start right there. What a very convincing first pick. Despite the accuracy, I mean, that's the level of consistency you come to expect from a player like MALISZEWSKI. My god, how does he do it? How does he do it? He's choking. That's how good he is. You are speechless. He left you speechless.
Like Coke in my own water.
Oh, see, MALISZEWSKI didn't choke. You did, Shiba. That water.
It was funny. If this was online, I'd be able to mute my mic. But because we're sharing the same mic, I am forced to expose my suffering here, which is quite funny.
That's alright. That's alright. Either way,
listen,
very good start.
To take away the to not make this unserious, like that score from us was genuinely incredible, right? Managed to secure that FC in very classic fashion, where again the FCs are speeding him out with low act because he just can, even if it's his weakest skill set. It's just incredible, right? And with that start coming in so dominantly, milosz is going to completely flip the script here. He's going to go with a normal 3 opening pick.
That is most certainly an interesting pick to go against MALISZEWSKI. Again, I mean, at this stage, every player is so good at everything, there's basically no difference really, but a map like this, I would expect milosz to pick it, so it's going to be certainly intriguing to see what type of technique he's going for this match. Maybe he's getting rid of those picks that are more, I guess, more of a gamble between the two, more of a toss-up really, and leaving the more confident picks for later in the match. We still got plenty of picks left, so I suppose we're gonna see how they're doing. Smiling, both of them, having a jolly old time with this beautiful map right now. This is kind of an interesting one. 2 minutes 28 seconds, pretty decent length. I'm expecting some great performance from both of them who are still assessing. I know the map just began, but I mean, did you see those patterns?
Yeah, I mean, this has a very explosive start to it, right? And immediately hitting you with some very difficult patterns. So, very good amount of poise proven from both of these players. Very much showing a lot of discipline on this. I'm surprised to have seen milosz opening this himself because this again, yes, very up milosz's alley. I thought MALISZEWSKI would want to pick this at some point himself, so surprised to see both players kind of flipping into picks that both players we would have expected to pick themselves. It's really cool when you see the turns flip and we just don't expect it, right? But that being said, this is just going off start right now. These sections are insane. Look at these back and forths in these cuts. The amount of aim discipline you need to make sure you don't hesitate to get punished is insane. milosz
finally a miss
is
from
going
milosz,
to have gone down. Yeah, so milosz still has that combo going and sees the break, knows that he's got the lead.
Yep, and milosz is just, you know, not really not really having any issues whatsoever. He dropped a couple hundreds here and there, but all things considered, he's still at 99%, still going through these patterns, absolutely flowing right now. Halfway through the map, is just going through these pacing changes and weird snappy angles like it's nothing. And now we're gonna enter the more intense part, I believe, and
what on earth was that? That entire sequence. Long, consistent chains? What on earth is that, man? milosz as well. How are you hitting these so well? I mean, yeah, he's at the combo disadvantage, but you still have to credit that they're both hitting that crazy section. This is insane here from both players. Now, milosz is still really banking on a miss from MALISZEWSKI, and I mean, this is the hardest ask you could ever have, man. It's a difficult request to make as we start to get into a bit of a ramp up, slowly kind of building up into the final quarter until things start to get very rowdy. milosz needs to hope for a miss really soon because this score from milosz is just absurd. Even his chain misses. The score leads crazy ahead.
milosz is going insane himself. milosz pretty much hit everything but that one pattern he chain missed. But MALISZEWSKI is just... What is wrong with MALISZEWSKI right now? He doesn't even care. No one misses.
Well done, Stats. You had to ruin it, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Hey, listen, man, listen. It is what it is. They both missed. Finally, milosz demonstrates that he can indeed miss, but that's far too late into the map to really make an impact. He's gonna end up with 800k on this?
I mean, man,
wow.
The timing of the miss from milosz was disastrous, right? Just around the halfway mark, that cuts your score dramatically. So even if he did combo the rest of that section to really strong efficiency, milosz's combo is so far late into the map, it doesn't really matter if he misses or even chain misses at that point. He's already locked in so much score that it won't get capped anymore. It's crazy.
He got nearly double the combo. That was about 1200 versus 700. I mean, with that type of performance from milosz, even if he did miss and reasonably milosz kept the combo, I don't think there was enough time, especially given the difference in accuracy.
Agreed,
so,
yeah.
Wowie. What a pick.
Yeah, I mean, it's insane. There's not much you can ask for, really. I mean, milosz set a really good score. That map is messed up. It's so sharp in its precision on the patterns. You really need to be an elite player to want to willingly, consistently hit that. But unfortunately for Milosz, it backfires pretty roughly. MALISZEWSKI practically shredded that map entirely, and now he's 2 points up with an opportunity to make it 3-0.
And now it's up to MALISZEWSKI to go for the next pick. Is he gonna continue on the tech path, or is he gonna move to something else? Honestly, oh, Hard Rock 2, I almost got jump scared. I thought he already picked Hidden 2. I really want to see how that map plays. I hope they pick it eventually, because we saw earlier that map is completely ridiculous. There wasn't a score above 88%. I'm kind of curious to see if MALISZEWSKI is ready to cook something in that, but instead we're gonna get Hard Rock 2. What do you think about that?
I mean, listen, it's MALISZEWSKI, so he can do whatever the hell he wants, but if I was to assume that MALISZEWSKI was against an opponent of equal stature, I would be strongly questioning this pick. I know that MALISZEWSKI is a good Hard Rock player and a very good Precision player, but I feel like Precision is still one of his bigger weaknesses if it isn't raw tapping stamina. So I'm surprised to have seen this been picked. It feels like he's picking into his weaknesses. Not to say he's weak on it. It's very different distinction. A weakness and a weakest skill is very different. He's very good on Hard Rock 2s. He's very good at Precision. But I would have thought if he was here to mop the floor and get that win done, he would have not picked this. He would have not picked this at all. But I mean, I'm impressed. I'm surprised. I hope this is like a sudden pop-off score, because that's always been the narrative, at least from my knowledge of MALISZEWSKI. But regardless, I mean, this map is crazy hard. Maybe he's trying to out-skill cap, or who knows, Milosz might actually have a weakness with that. That Hard Rock 3 ban earlier did spell a little bit of fear. So maybe even so, MALISZEWSKI is wanting to expose that weakness even more.
For me personally, I haven't seen MALISZEWSKI lose a Hard Rock 2 in a very, very long time. So I have no doubt his precision is excellent, which is why he picked this. Of course, I gotta say, Milosz is not half bad at this skill set either. They both missed very early on, but you can see the act difference is always gonna carry some points over. We got 92% versus 97. Of course, the map just started, so it's gonna change rapidly depending on how they do on those streams, and they seem to be handling them pretty well.
These flowing sections are so sporadic and just all over the place, man. It's up and down, back and forth. They cut round out into each other. Some of them even slightly separate or just on the edge of the note. You have to be like, I mean, it is a precision map, but those flowing patterns still require so much aim control precision. It's just insane. You know, Hard Rock makes this very difficult to get good accuracy on, let alone not lose in like a chain miss, for example, right? So yeah, this still being cleanly hit from MALISZEWSKI with such great accuracy is really concerning for Milosz's osses. He started to have a good comment on the recovery, but we're halfway through, and this map is so short. You need a miss from MALISZEWSKI basically right now.
Yeah, but I'm not imagining it. His accuracy keeps going up. Milosz did miss early on. It's already 100k difference, and it's only growing as MALISZEWSKI doesn't drop a single 100 through any of those streams, really. It seems that the more awkward they get, the more he just assesses them. Oh my god.
What is this? What are you doing?
Milosz slider breaks, but MALISZEWSKI is just running away with this currently. 1/4 of the map left, there's no more chances. It's all about whether he can generate even more score.
Oh, these jumps are really sharp as well. 6.5, that crossed with the sliders too. You could be very, very suddenly just jump scared by them.
He just...
But MALISZEWSKI, he doesn't give a damn, dude.
He doesn't care.
What is he doing here? I'm getting mad at how good he is right now. Milosz is also, generally, 400k on this is really good. In fact, he actually was hitting the hardest parts of the map. He kept on missing on pans just afterwards, almost like he had to adjust
reverse
from
choke.
locking it in. He just reverse choked Hard Rock 2. What on earth is going on?
S rank, 98.7. Okay. I suppose that's... Now, what do you have to say about MALISZEWSKI's precision again?
So, no, listen, man, listen.
Hey, man, I've been saying he got it in the bag, and will you look at that?
Hey, I'm just saying, I've casted him do 9-star pools, and I thought that was a blatant weakness when I was seeing that, okay? Like, listen, he's great, I don't have to say he's a bad player, right? He's
absolutely not.
He's putting me on the spot here, he's putting me on the, how do I say, he's putting me on the chopping block right now for that one.
We got him, boys, we got him. Malice non-believers, not eating good right now.
Listen, okay, I got flamed for being a Malice non-believer. Last time I casted a MALISZEWSKI match, he literally mopped the floor with every single human I've ever against the best players in the world, and I got flamed for glazing him too much by somebody. What am I supposed to do?
Caught.
I can't make anyone happy these days.
Alright, we are gonna go straight into the No Mod 5, which is certainly an interesting map once again. CS3. We saw this map earlier and it's honestly kind of interesting with the spaced doubles and the way that they divide all over.
Yeah.
It's certainly an interesting one. I don't know against MALISZEWSKI. I mean, it's kind of his skill set, these very weird, odd patterns, but I mean, at this point, you just gotta do with what you're confident on, regardless of what you think of the enemy.
Yeah, I definitely agree. This map was used in OWC 2023 Grand Finals free mod as a finger control rhythmic hybrid, right? Also, loads of aim control and overlaps with no mod or hidden applied. It was a very difficult challenge, so much so that nobody played this in Grand Finals last year, and in 2023. And in turn, it was overlooked. But this map is actually incredible. Really nice custom. And in turn, you were seeing it made the most here. MALISZEWSKI and milosz duking it out. A great accuracy from both players, considering how difficult this map is. I don't know why I said bad. Badly difficult. Brutal this map is.
Oh my god, it's just
bad.
He wants all the smoke.
This map is messed up. But milosz
wants all the smoke.
milosz, however, does have a break there. And it is MALISZEWSKI to still have that combo going. This map is very strange and kind of unpredictable with its rhythms, right? And the control, it's to the degree where it's stamina heavy. It's so constant, it's so all over the place that you just don't stop. You are forced to go from rapid 1/6 bursts into sudden singles, into triples, into slider overlaps, into snaps, into long sliders. It's everywhere. So you need a lot of control and a lot of discipline and reading ability especially. And MALISZEWSKI is just proving absolute destruction on this. milosz is a great thing control player, and he's proving it now with this combo that he's holding. But what do you do when you miss once against MALISZEWSKI? You lose.
Yeah.
You clearly just lose.
There has been some very unfortunate missing coming from the side of milosz here. Very early on, I thought with those bursts, milosz could have a bit of an advantage. I guess MALISZEWSKI is not known to really be a very strong tapping player, whereas milosz, on the other hand, is a bit more consistent when it comes to that. But even then, unfortunately, with the level of aim control required, finger control required, in between those bursts, it seems that MALISZEWSKI definitely had a better time. He eventually misses, but, well, I mean, what are you gonna do at this point? We are in the slow part, last quarter of the map. There's really nothing that milosz can try to build on, especially since he did miss on that very last slow slider. Kind of aware of the fact that it's pretty much over at this point, but hey, that's MALISZEWSKI for you.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think this map is also really unique because although milosz is a very good mechanical tapping player, finger control is also there, but this is just purely based off the knowledge that I have of him. I don't know him to be strong, particularly on the rhythmic tapping. And this one is a really scary hybrid of both that mechanical finger control and that rhythmic finger control. Because you go from regular bursts or regular triples into sudden, sharp 1/6 bursts that hit you suddenly really hard. And milosz probably able to hit these cleanly, but accuracy is also a question mark with that one, right? And unfortunately, even if the combo game was a little bit lower, MALISZEWSKI just took it down again. Fantastic combo, 3 miscount. milosz's score is also so good. 96 sack for this.
Dead even accuracies.
This was deemed too hard for OWC when the players wanted to pick this. Nobody picked it. And you see this now. milosz and MALISZEWSKI both getting sub 10 miscounts with plus 95 AC. This is really good.
Yeah, their accuracies are actually dead even. I mean, it's literally 96-19 versus 15. So it was just a matter of who could keep the combo longer. And, well, unsurprisingly, it was MALISZEWSKI after all. But hey, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do, man?
What are you gonna do? And he gets to pick now, funnily enough. Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to see. I'm still praying for that hidden 2 eventually. That will be amazing. But hey, we take it slow. We take it.
I think what Maliz's tactic right now is to just get a stomping lead and then just pick whatever the hell he fancies. If it hasn't been that way already,
I guess so.
I feel like if MALISZEWSKI was like super tryharding, like really wanted to win this, he would probably pick hidden 2 instantly, and then just all of the hidden maps.
Yes,
Warcry.
Yes.
Oh, he's got great taste. Warcry is next. This is my favorite custom map from OWC 2024. It is incredible, so fun.
He's picking the vibes. He's picking for all of us.
He's playing for the crowd.
Banger map, banger song. It's beautiful, really. Warcry by guess who? Rather, Melon Boy. That's how you know it's gonna be a great map.
Melon Boy is just a name, a modern mapping name, who has just been so beloved throughout the last few years, 2023 especially. I don't know exactly what he did in 2022 because I wasn't as familiar with map pooling back then, but I know for a fact that as soon as he made a map for OWC in 2023, it was instantly beloved. We know effing Friday from the semifinals, No Mod 1, that was an absolutely beloved map, probably a fan favorite even now, and Warcry back-to-back No Mod 1 bangers. This one is awesome. Let's get into the map's identity in terms of its difficulty now, shall we? It is an aim test with hard rock applied as well, definitely much stronger on that aim difficulty. However, one of the main side gimmicks of this map is fatigue and stamina. It is 3 minutes and 20 seconds long,
no stops,
and it never ever stops. And that's not an over-exaggeration. Usually you would set an over-exaggeration on that, but this really isn't.
Zero breaks. It's just this for 3 minutes, no stop, no time to breathe. You can't really adjust your pen grip or your mouse grip in this case.
Yeah.
So it's all about really keeping your, I guess, concentration and focus up because, okay, the jumps are definitely tough. Not necessarily for those two players, but you gotta stay real careful. Don't misread, don't lay your guard down because otherwise you're gonna suffer. So far, pretty good accuracy from both. We do have a miss from Milosz. MALISZEWSKI is still on that double S, 1/4 into the map.
Wow.
He's just going through it.
I think the thing that makes this map so difficult to not only FC but get high accuracy on is that throughout the aim patterns that last for so long, the jumps are at a specific rhythm. But what breaks that rhythm are the random bursts that you get. You get really spaced quids, spaced quads, triples out of nowhere, and that can really trip you up and mess with your rhythm sense, and also mess with your stamina if you're not expecting it, right? If you're caught slightly off guard, you're going to be forced to tense up to make sure you keep up with the tapping, and that's going to drain your stamina even more, especially because this map doesn't stop, right?
They both missed at the same time. They missed the same exact circle, but Malish built up for longer, and he has a slight egg advantage. I would actually argue for a player who is as good as those guys, it is not very hard to hack, and you can kind of see it reflected in their accuracies. They're both near 99%, but well, MALISZEWSKI is just pulling off a ridiculous performance right now, 99.7, probably just on 1 or 2 hundreds. Milosz though, doing pretty damn well, but there's more than 120k points difference at the moment, and it's only going up as MALISZEWSKI keeps holding the combo, not really dropping many hundreds. Milosz misses once again, and that doesn't look great for him.
The thing is, this map is so long and there's so much time left that had Malice missed instead of Milosz, this actually would have been comebackable. 150k with this good amount of accuracy could have definitely been doable. But unfortunately, not only is Malice just not letting go of this combo, but this act is just ridiculous. Every combo advantage that he gets with this act that he has is going to be instrumentally higher of a gain than had Milosz had held and MALISZEWSKI missed. It's just a longer bleed here until the map is over. And it just seems like MALISZEWSKI is not letting go of that one miss. Is all that it had.
Absolutely not.
99.72% accuracy, and all that's left after these jumps, which are at the peak of its spacing, which means could lead to a single don't miss. Outside of that, you've got some very normal finger control, and Malice probably has the stamina for this. And in turn, this is probably just going to be the end right here and there. A very solid win from MALISZEWSKI. A 1 miss trope with absolutely disgusting accuracy, considering the sporadicity of the bursts and hard rock applied as well.
It's crazy.
Yeah, 99.41 is still gross with hard rock. I don't know what else to say to that.
It is. It's wow, 99.4, and I believe that was just 1 miss, pretty much.
What on earth, man?
What was that?
What on earth?
Oh my god!
This man is the final boss of tournaments, dude. The final boss, like not even he's not even like an average final boss. He's like Ultra Necrozma in Pokemon Sun and Ultra Sun and Moon. He's like that disgustingly hard. You didn't play Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, didn't you? Those who know. Name those who know. He's like the hardest Dark Souls boss.
Yeah.
But like, you know, the actual hardest Dark Souls, not like the last one, like the actual hardest one that everyone talks about.
I mean, he's playing fantastic right now.
I don't know what else to say.
Pretty much got used to this setup straight off the bat. As we know, he set some amazing scores immediately, and he's just continuing to do that, really. Even in this very tense tournament situation, he seems relatively relaxed. Now we got Milosz with that DT1 pick.
Yeah, GT1 coming in now. I feel like at this rate, when you're against someone like MALISZEWSKI who's this far ahead, you just got to go with what you feel like, what you fancy, what you're comfy on. That's the only thing you do. That's the common consensus with the player as well, rounded and as consistent as him, right? You can't rely on matchup differences. You just need to go with your biggest strengths, the thing that you're most comfortable on, and GT1 seems to be Milosz's best call. And this one, I don't blame him for. This is a really good Milosz map. But again, it's MALISZEWSKI, anything can happen. 176 PPM, I believe with... oh, no, 176 PPM. Sorry, that has to be doubled. That has to be doubled, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
10.3.
Yes, I would agree.
CS 4.3. I can imagine this one hitting you way... Whoa, this is a double up map BPM. This is like a modern aim farm map, but like actually good.
I would...
Like,
I wouldn't really define it as an aim map, really.
I mean, it's fast aim, like it's rapid aim. Yeah, it is rapid aim, like fast aim, high AR reading. It's not as spaced, but it is still rapid. And Milosz is very good at this skill set. He has got really high scores on maps like these. Granted, they are slop, but this one is like an actually good map, so he can put that to good use, right? And,
see, this is what you gotta do. You gotta train on that Sun's Undertale and Chug Jug with you, and at the end of the day, you're gonna be able to transition that skill set onto a better map.
Why are maps like these ranked that give actually like really high PP? This is a really cool map with it still being super rapid. Although, unfortunately, Milosz is losing the combo game, MALISZEWSKI clearly is not able to keep up with this big BPM. So Milosz has found an exploit here, and he is able to take a lead, even if the accuracy is not in his favor, because his accuracy... Oh, sorry, the combo lead, even though his accuracy is really, really high.
Oh my god, Malisz is just going for that combo game right now.
It is. This is the common consensus with maps that Malisz is weak on. If it's just a low act game, he's still going to basically full combo it. But this act is actually so low that this might actually work out.
Yeah, no, this is... It's kind of funny, really, to see that even when MALISZEWSKI is not necessarily as sharp on one skill set, he can still hold combo. That's how good he is.
Oh,
I mean,
no, that is really bad, though.
His reading definitely carries him over, depending on whichever skill set you put against him.
Malisz now knows he doesn't have to worry about holding any better act. He just needs to just hold combo, that's it.
I mean, I don't think he can hold better act, to be completely fair. So it's all about just trying to build that combo as much as he can.
Essentially, now he just knows he can just cheese any patterns if he can't hit them precisely, right? All he needs to do is win combo game, and he's won it. Like, he's good. He's fine.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
But we still have a long while. This map is still long. 3 minutes and 10 seconds long for a DC1. A bit on the longer side as we get into the last third of the map. It's still a full combo from MALISZEWSKI, but Milosz's score lead is still not that far away.
Oh, he finally misses.
And there's the miss that we need here.
That's
Milosz's combo probably insurmountable enough for it to be the case here. 96.84% and climbing much higher than MALISZEWSKI's. Even if he misses combo now, the combo he's going to gain later on is still going to be enough with that accuracy scaling.
Yeah, no, it's over. It's over. It was basically just... If Malisz succeeded, maybe he would have had a chance, given... I mean, obviously the hack difference is very evident, but... You know, as soon as MALISZEWSKI misses, that's it. He can't really recover all that much because Milosz is still at 97%, actually holding combo through the more spaced part as well, so... Good choice overall. Actually, kind of risky anyway. I mean, that's how good Malisz is, even on the skill sets he's not particularly known for. He just carried on with that combo, but that is going to be a very convincing first pick win for Milosz. Game is open again. We shall see.
Very nicely done from Milosz. Again, a really good score from him here. Accuracy on a map this difficult, this high ceiling is very impressive, right?
And look at MALISZEWSKI laughing right now. He was going for that cheese,
like a cheeky giggle. almost
can't win them all, then. Can't win them all.
He did almost get away with it. It was only that one chain of misses that got him in the end, right? But regardless, Milosz ended up doing what Krilla sadly couldn't in COE and does take a point off of MALISZEWSKI now.
No sweep Sunday.
No sweep Sunday, baby. Sunday. Let's go.
Okay, that's good.
Guys, I get so hyped for this one, bro. It's not going to be a X win number 0. It is actually a match technically now.
Yes.
So I'm curious to what Malisz will do now. I wonder if he's going to keep going bang after bang, because if he does, I am absolutely expecting to see that Torioka played.
There it is.
Incident 2.
It's time.
It's
time.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness, yes.
I didn't come to see a slaughter, guys.
Yes.
Okay, listen, at this point, he's here for the style points. I'm not here to see a slaughter. Oh no.
Oh yeah, Pierdole.
It's Milosz. He won one map and Malisz takes it. It's so over, Spazza.
This one is a tough map, everybody. I mean, it's
no.
Kakuzetsu Thanatos. We all know the song. We all know the BPM changes and everything. But now imagine that on AR8 with much worse buttons on hidden. Yeah, I don't know. Previous match between Nineric and Milosz, who are... I mean, I suppose they're not necessarily known for reading, but they are pretty damn good at reading.
Yeah.
They didn't get above 88%, I believe, so it's gonna be interesting to see. Are we gonna see a slaughter right now? Are we gonna see the big gap happening? What do you think?
Well, wasn't Milosz's score against Nineric last time on this map very low?
I mean, both of them were pretty low, to be fair. They gambled. I think the maximum combo was like 200 or 300. So.
Listen, I will 100% commend Milosz for a good score on this, because this map is disgusting. It's so hard. Like, this is basically like probably one of the hardest maps in the pool. It's not 7.35 stars. That's fraud. That's just how AR8 maps work these days, man.
That's fake.
Like, if you were to just, if they need to add some sort of like low AR scaling to star rating these days, man.
Hey, hold on a second,
like,
though.
This is gross. Man,
holding through that.
Okay.
Holding through that intro.
Okay.
Okay. Look at him go. He already beat his previous score, pretty much.
I literally, the moment Malishevsky misses, I see the chat on the side for us just explode. Oh no, Milosz, no! The combo lead, just like that. As soon as it's gained, it's now taken away. As Malishevsky now gets that recovery and holds that combo back again.
Hey, hold on. Milosz is doing amazing right now. What is going on? Was that a psychological trick? Okay, never mind. Well, I mean, that one stream, it's hard to really keep accuracy on or stuff like that, but I gotta say, Milosz is doing much better than he was previously. It's gonna be interesting to see during the... Yeah, okay.
Just stop talking, man. Like, just get out.
I'm gonna get a sip of water.
I'm getting Joel back in. I'm getting Joel back in. This is insane. The fish Joel. I'm talking the fish Joel.
This is nuts.
No, but on a real one, I mean, this part of the second here, these KI times are the main difficulty points of this map, right? It is some really insane jump aim with very awkward angles and very high spacing that are very difficult to process and read. Yes, the verses are also very difficult, but if you wanted to farm Twitter clips, the KI times are what you're looking at right now, right?
I suppose so.
Honestly, thankfully for Milosz, Malishevsky is not actually holding on to a big combo. In fact, he is missing a lot more than I expected on this so far, but unfortunately, Milosz is getting that trade, and he is unfortunately
he hits the hexagon into the big old square, and look, I mean, his accuracy is just unbelievable right now, so even if he doesn't hold a big combo, which, by the way, he is through this section, never mind, but still.
Dude, this guy needs to stop.
I don't know what to say.
Oh my god.
It's 96.6, it's... Goddamn, man. Oh, and he hits the
stream. Nicely done. Very well done from Malishevsky there. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you need a collapse because his accuracy difference from Milosz is really bad. And I think what's hard about this one too is that if they start popping off in the latter quarter of the map, it's not going to matter. Score V2 has already capped their scores to very low levels here. Malishevsky is probably already close, if not at the score that Milosz is at highest possibility going to get right now. Like,
Milosz is not doing bad at all, but that accuracy is just ridiculous from Malishevsky. I mean, who the hell is getting 97 on that if not him, really?
Yeah, like the amount of misses and act drops that Milosz has already conceded in this map has probably already capped the score to about 300 absolute max, 250 minimum, 250 maybe. But Malishevsky is already close to eclipsing that at the moment, and he's almost hitting that entire bit there. But unfortunately missing just beforehand. At this rate, we're just seeing if Malish can farm Twitter clips at this rate.
I mean, he's just hitting things. Milosz not doing too bad either, but the difference in comfort is evident, and as I say, he's hitting things, he chose to chain miss. Thank you, Malishevsky. Always appreciate it, but whatever, he won. Who even cares? He doesn't even bother spinning because he knows he got it. Milosz not doing too bad. Oh my goodness, it's just a slaughter.
Milosz did hit that one pattern there. But yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, this is by far the hardest map before. This is revoltingly difficult. I would have expected this in like Corsair's close finals, let alone in KEL3, let alone KEL3 Grands. Like,
yeah, this map is just ridiculous.
This would not ever be played in a LAN unless it was like round table MREC Malice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
this is vile levels of difficulty. But,
funnily enough, Malish actually got. He did get the A rank,
right? Like,
that A rank is super impressive. Funnily enough, he did get more misses, which is certainly an interesting thing. What's up, Shiva? There's nothing going on right now.
Hey guys, it's Joel 2. Joel 2's here.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing great. I mean, I'm witnessing a bit of the slaughter outside of the I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
What are your thoughts in this match? Oh my god, I'm going interview mode. I'm a fancy lad. What are your thoughts in this match going through so far? Don't go too close. But yeah.
Malishevsky, that score blew my mind. I said show me an A rank and my mind will be blown. That was crazy.
Hell yeah.
He's playing really well, isn't he?
Agreed. Yeah, he is. He's very good.
Mashiba, what did you eat for breakfast?
For breakfast I had. Oh wait, I need to remember this. What did I have for breakfast? Oh, I had I had shrimp onigiri at 2 p.m.
That's
Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. I'd recommend it. It's good. Well, I count breakfast as my first meal of the day. That's what I consider breakfast.
You broke your fast. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Well, oh, that's true. Actually, I kind of did. Well, no, I didn't. No, I haven't eaten yet. I haven't had dinner yet.
Okay.
Or lunch yet. Lunch is gonna be at like whenever we get dinner. I don't know.
We're just be eating good.
Oh, the map's starting, guys. Sorry. Yeah. Wait, Rafael, say something quick. Rafael, say something quick.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun. Anyway, let's move the mic back to the class area. Thank you guys for visiting. Thank you so much. Alrighty, let's get back into the match, shall we?
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. These old players, these grandpas, they just ran away from the retirement home. We couldn't really stop them. It's okay, though. It's okay. Now they've been...
Fletcher got them back and told them where the bus stop was.
Yeah, the doctors have come in. You know, they took them back. It's all right. It's all right. Now, we can enjoy the rest of this match, the rest of this pick. Now, this is certainly an interesting one. This could potentially be the very last pick of this match. And looking at MALISZEWSKI's accuracy and the way that Milosz is just missing a bit on those sliders, it's looking like it could very well be the case. But right as I say that, once again, a bit of a collapse from MALISZEWSKI, really. A couple misses here and there.
Yeah, I mean, Blank Society is a really difficult original map. Not OSA original, sorry. I believe, I might be wrong on this, but I believe this is a Resurrection Cup original. Someone needs to correct me in chat if I'm wrong, but I believe this was for Resurrection Cup. If it wasn't, it was for Badley Wood Cup. But this is a really, really brutal Grand Finals level no mod Hidden 3. Really disgusting tech. Original song by Citrus as well. And
oh no, the miss in the middle.
Milosz,
you hate to see it.
No, you had a chance there, buddy. But as you get into the item, it gets really hard. MALISZEWSKI, oh, whoa, okay, that's usually where everyone misses. But MALISZEWSKI hits that and then misses afterwards. But that being said, it doesn't matter, dude.
MALISZEWSKI, the Polish goat.
Oh my god.
He is not losing anything right now. He just keeps hitting things. He's the man to beat in every tournament.
Really?
He's now winning in his homeland. KEL3, 1 quarter left.
How on earth are you doing this, man? You know, the man's, he's conquered KEL, he's conquered COE, he conquered the world bloody years ago at this point. But he's just showing why he's so rightfully on that throne, and that throne being mountains and mountains above everybody else. MALISZEWSKI, man, people call him the GOAT nowadays. If you dare challenge the legends of the past, it's very clear who the king of the world is, the king of tournaments, and your KEL3
winner. You said
done.
mountain, it's Polska Górą!
Polska Górą! MALISZEWSKI is your champion!
MALISZEWSKI brings it home. Give it up for the man, the myth, the legend. MALISZEWSKI, best tournament player in the world. Polish excellence.
Yeah.
Look at him go.
He is the golden goose of Poland. And that's saying a lot. There are a lot of golden gooses in Poland. Like, there's one right here. This guy's the guy. Cinema, Rafael says. The camera's on. Rafael, the camera's on, yeah. Turn the camera to the stream quick. Turn the camera to the casters quick. Here we go.
Cinema.
Wait, cinema. Kino. Absolutely crazy.
Unbelievable stuff from MALISZEWSKI, as you would expect. I mean,
man,
he's just that guy.
He is that guy.
He is that guy.
It's really difficult to see him in a tournament as a caster and not feel like I am constantly talking about him, and not even for the wrong reasons. Like,
yeah, I mean,
like people call me the big MALISZEWSKI glazer. What do you want me to say? Like, have you seen what he's done?
I've got to glaze.
Dude, glaze. What to do with that, man? That's the grand finals for you. I mean, yeah, MALISZEWSKI, greatest of all time. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna beat around the bush.
He's just the best tournament player.
The guy's the best tournament player of all time. You know, people like talk about Max Say's like 6-year winning streak, but MALISZEWSKI
eras, guys.
Literally,
move on.
Literally,
move on, Americans. Yeah. Okay, it's MALISZEWSKI time.
Yeah,
all
listen, man. MALISZEWSKI not only has had like a year or two plus win streak himself, but he plays literally every tournament he can play. He plays so many tournaments, and he's still destroying everyone constantly. What do you want us to do, man?
What do you even do?
All right, people. I know everyone's hanging out right now. I know everyone's chilling, but guys, that is the end of KEL3 as the tournament is finished. And in turn, we do have some special words like we would do in a LAN ending. So please, if you are a viewer, stay on. We have a special speech from one of our founders of KEL in Max.
Yes, indeed.
If you are a person at the venue at the moment, head over to the stage. He's got some lovely words to speak of to close off this amazing event. It's been amazing.
Great event. Thank you everybody who watched the streams. Thank you Shiba for commentating with me. Thank you everybody. It's gonna be amazing to see what they're gonna say on stage, really,
yeah,
to close this beautiful event.
It's just a nice closing speech. It's been great. Thank you so much to everyone for running it, for all that great stuff. It's been incredible. It's been so fun. You know, 2 days could not have gone any faster. You know what I'm saying, man?
I want to say though,
Like,
because
wow.
we really spent a lot of time talking about Malish as we should. Shout out to Milosz, insane performance. Shout out to Nineric for top 3. Shout out to everybody. Thank you everybody. And you know how we can end this? Scream if you love Poland. Ah! See you on stage.
See you on stage. Thank you so much.
Okay, guys, so I just wanted to say thank you very much, everyone, for coming to the event. The first day was hard, second day was easier, but I hope you all had great fun. Oh my god, I'm so Father, please don't record this. Oh yeah, it would be nice if you said something too. I mean, there were hard times at the beginning of the first day. Second day went great. I hope everyone liked the second day. Oh man! Oh, they can see me on the stream. Do you have anything to say? I'm speechless right now because I see all these amazing people coming to Poland. Some coming to Poland, some coming from Poland to this amazing place. Oh, like, thank you to the Kingdom venue. Thank you to everyone for bringing this event to another level. And I would like to point out the biggest goat of this entire tournament. I'm sorry, Project, it's all for you, but James over there. You're the goat. You're amazing. This guy worked overtime for 2 days, basically overtime, doing all the streams, except the second one, doing all the streams, everything that was happening here. Like, man, you're the best. Let's go, man! I would also like to congratulate everyone who played, everyone who placed high. And could I get top 3 here? Oh, Nineric went already. Shit. So can I get MALIZEWSKI and miloszki? Please come here. I would like to congratulate you, MALIZEWSKI, for winning the tournament. And milosz, so sad I can't say anything to Nineric because he won the playing. Go! That's so cute. And the prize pool is mostly money, but Butik was kind enough to sponsor us some additional equipment for you. So here you go, our Butik everything edition, and colored edition, Butik also goes to the like milosz, maybe Polish edition, the next couple colors. I'm running out of things to say. You next to say. Shit. Do you have anything to say, Babczek?
You're
Okay, stop. This guy can only do like GX and stuff. I'm sorry, you're the best. I would also like to thank our old staff that's here and that's not here on Discord. I'll be honest with you, I would like to say, see you 2026. I like this event so much. How about 2025? Yeah, no, I'm talking, no way. This takes too much time to prepare, you don't even believe that. You can wait, Bubble, no, look at your own LAN, yeah? Bubble, hey, Bubble, why are you hiding there? They don't believe that LANs are gross to prepare. What?
didn't hear.
They don't believe me that LANs are bad to prepare. Yeah, exactly. But I hope I see you 2026. Unfortunately, due to some events, it might be in a different place. But I would also like to thank you all again. Wow. For doing such a great job keeping the good atmosphere today. It was great here. The staff, the Kingway staff was also happy with us. I don't know what to say. You're saving my laugh, man. I'm getting emotional here, so I think I might have to come off the stage because I'm going to cry in a second. I'm just joking. But I love you guys. Is there anything else to say, to be honest? Oh yeah, man, the prize for the boring stuff. It will be sent out on Discord. We'll DM everyone who wants some money, top 6 players. We will send you a message and we will arrange the payment of the prize pool. Anything else you do? No. No? Yes, I'll just say the thing that I wanted to say. Let's go drinking.
Let's go!